Hello, new RCS middle school students. My name is Mr. Adamek and I'm your assistant principal here. And since you weren't able to come in person for a little bit of a tour this year before we all ended up with the closure, we thought we'd take you on a quick virtual tour. So things will look a little bit different because we've already started cleaning, some lights are off, etc. But I'll talk you through the basics of our building just to give you a quick view of what it'll be like. So come on through the main doors with me here and let's get started. So right through the main doors and off to your right, you will see our main office. Okay, if you ever come into school late after the starting bell, that's where you'll go in and check in. Otherwise, you come right in and here's our front hallway. So off in this main hallway, you go down to your right, okay, and that would lead you to another door to the main office, and our nurse's office is right down that way. And then directly across as you come in, we have our guidance suite. Our guidance office suite has our guidance counselors who you'll work with for any number of issues and planning for your schedule as well. We also have our school psychologist in there, and it's a great resource when you're having some different struggles. Now, our school's set up in a big square, so I just walked through the main door and off to the left, and I'm going to take you through some of the downstairs and some of the upstairs. This first hallway downstairs, one of our busiest ones because everybody comes in this way, okay, has right off of it our cafeteria. So as you come down in and off on your right, you'll see the doors to the cafeteria, as well as you see down into the cafeteria itself. It's in the center downstairs. But also here on this floor, we have our foreign language classrooms and a couple other classrooms. You may have about a quarter of your year in foreign language with some exploration there. And then I'll come take you down to a couple other rooms here. So I'm making a right-hand turn. Again, a big square. Our building's a big square with one extension. Again, on this first floor here, in this next hallway, you have another entrance to the cafeteria. So you'll see me come right up on another entrance to the cafeteria here. Okay, where you can go in so you can get our food and eat if that's how things are going to work out. But we have an art classroom. And also in this same hallway, we'll have our FACS class. We call it Family and Consumer Sciences, where you'll do career exploration, cooking, sewing, things like that. So that's also down here in this one hallway. Now, I'm still on the downstairs first floor. Again, it makes a big square. I'm going to stop here because I have 4 different directions I could go. If I go to my right, okay, that takes me back towards the main entrance and hallway, and this back hallway of the square has the technology classrooms in it. And at the end of that, if I take another right, it leads me right up to by the main hallway. If I were to keep going straight from where I am, I'll turn around, and down this hallway, it's very bright right now because of the sunlight back there, that is where you will find our music classroom, our gym, our PE classes for locker rooms. You will have a locker room for changing in middle school and PE. So all that will get explained to you. And our band classroom are down at the end of that hall, and they're the only things down there. So you'll get used to traveling to them. And then if I come that 4-way stop again and I take a left here as you come with me, I'm going to take us upstairs now. We have 4 sets of stairs, 1 at each corner of the square, so it's really easy to get up or down no matter where you are in the building. So let's go check out upstairs. So here I am upstairs. Again, it's a big square. I'm going to stop here because at the first corner, I can go 2 directions, right? This one's closed for cleaning right now, but down this hallway, it's just a bunch of classrooms. Mostly 7th and some 8th grade classrooms down that hall. So that's why I didn't go down it with it closed off already for cleaning. But this one that I have lit up for you, this is our science hallway. All of our science classrooms and labs are in one hall, so that makes it really easy. It's on the back of the square upstairs. And you can see, you know, they've got science stuff put up on the walls, scientific phenomena, and lots of different stuff. And they've been cleaning the classrooms, so I don't want to go into them to show you. But the science rooms are specific to science. They have lab equipment. They have hands-on equipment. They have sinks. They have all those things you need to do science, to actually do the experiments. So that's all in this back hallway of the square upstairs. Now what I'll do is I'll stop here and I'll show you one other thing that many of you will probably be excited about, and that is a locker. Okay, if you take a look, I'll back up our picture here a little bit as best I can. Full length, okay, tall enough to hang your coats in, put your boots and shoes at the bottom, your books. Everybody gets a locker, okay? It's got a shelf on the inside, plenty of space, and some hooks. So you'll all get assigned a locker with a lock on it, and you'll need to use that locker. That's where you keep your possessions, your coats, your hats, and things you don't want to have with you during the day because we can't carry everything around with us in the day in the middle school. So that's one other thing to talk about. You'll get more information on lockers later. I took a right-hand turn in the square, and again, I'm going to pass another set of stairs. Like I said, there's one at every corner. They even have nice labels on them. And just above the cafeteria, in the center of the square, upstairs, is our library. So our library is right in the center of the building, upstairs. I'll take you in for a minute, but it is dark. There isn't a lot to see. It's a library. It has great resources, great books to read, has computer access. It attaches to our computer lab that you can sometimes use. But I'll just show you, we have a huge open area, okay, with some tables and tons of books. Our librarian does a great job keeping the collection updated, so if you like to read, there's always stuff to take out here. And then just the other quick thing to show you, on the other side, there's a bank of computers down near the other door. If you look that way, you can kind of see them here, okay, so that you could use computers if you need to. But we have plenty of access for computers, Chromebooks, and technology here at the middle school, so it's really never a concern. So that's the library, again, right in the center of the square upstairs. This hallway I'm in with you right now has some more of our 7th and 8th grade classrooms in it, some English and social studies classrooms. So it's not a hallway you'll be in a lot other than walking through it. And it's not really one I wanted to point out too much, although at the back corner of it is where our 2-person 6th grade team has classes, Mr. Jaskolka and Mrs. Rohan. So when you get your schedules and if you see Mr. Jaskolka and Mrs. Rohan, your classrooms for the core classes will be back by the science hall. So let's step through one more set of doors here. Okay, and we're gonna reach another corner of the square. Behind me is a staircase. We'll go down that in a minute, but I'm gonna turn this way with the camera and show you. This is the main 6th grade hallway, really. A lot of 6th graders who come to us will be in this hallway mainly. This is where our 4-person 6th grade team has their core classes, all in this hallway. And your lockers will be right near it. So this is a big hallway to get used to. Upstairs bathrooms are in this hallway as well. So it would be one you would be very familiar with for most of the 6th graders, all the 6th graders on the 4-person team. That would be Mrs. Ladder, Mr. Smith, Mrs. Kemmer, and Mr. Fisher. Mr. Fisher is science. He's back in the science wing, but the other 3 are up here in this hallway. So from this hallway, I'll walk, and there's a staircase at the corner again. I'm going to take us down that staircase, and I'll show you how that main, door bangs a little loud there, that main 6th grade hallway for the 4-person team actually has a staircase that connects right from the corner where we started downstairs. So as I come down the stairs here and go through the staircase, or go through the doors, you will then see that it brings us right back to our main lobby area. So here's our main, right, those main doors we came through. Okay, and as I come out a little further, I'll show you one more room that's got a lot of stuff in it right now because we're sending home goods, but we have this big space we call the LGR. And the LGR, I'll show you a quick picture through the door. LGR is our, oh, here's one of our transportation workers coming in. They're bringing home those stuff. You guys know how that's been this year. Yep. Right up here through the door is the LGR. And this is our large group room. We use this for chorus. We use this for gatherings when we have big groups. 6th grade team usually does a big gathering or assembly in here for their Greek games. If you've heard of those before, they'll tell you more about it with how that works out. But it's just a really nice space. And again, just one last time to tell you, we came through those main doors when we entered the building, when you get off the bus in the morning. That staircase I just showed you is literally, if I came in, I'm looking right now, I turn to my left, and it's right there. So 6th graders, it's really easy to get right upstairs and get where you need to go. So I hope this helps you guys a little bit getting ready for coming into the middle school. I know it's different than actually seeing it, but we're excited to have you start in the fall with us, and we hope you're excited too. Stay well over the summer, and we can't wait for September to see you. Thanks again.